Hi everyone. In this class we are going to see the example of become method in minimization type. Already we have seen maximization. So minimization means first you have to change the problem into the maximization type. That is similar to the simplex method. So minimization of z is given means you have to change the sign. Then we have a maximization of z. The objective function is minus 4x1 minus 3x2, and then we have the constraints. According to this constraints we have to add artificial variable and slack variable. So we here in this problem we have three constraints. Two constraints are in greater than or equal to form. Only one constraint in is less than or equal to form. So in greater than or equal to form means we have to subtract the surplus variable and add the artificial variable. So first we have to observe the problem. So the given problem is minimization. So we have to change the maximization one, and then depends upon the less than or equal to form and greater than or equal to form, you have to go for the slack variable, surplus variable and artificial variable. So the standard form is the objective function is minimization of z. So first you have to change in the maximization of z. So depends upon the constraints we have to add the slack variable, surplus variable, artificial variable. So first you have to finish the constraint in equalities to equal form. So 2x1 plus x2. So the first constraint is in the greater than or equal to form. So we have to subtract the surplus variable s1, add the artificial variable a1. In the next thing, second constraint is less than or equal to form. So no change. You have to add the slack variable. So minus 3x1 plus 2x2 plus s2 is equal to 6. Third constraint is greater than or equal to form. So you have to subtract surplus variable and add the artificial variable. So x1 plus x2 minus s3 plus a2 is equal to 6. Here x1 x2 is greater than or equal to 0, and you have to write s1 s3 is the surplus variable, s2 is the artificial variable, and a1 a2 is the artificial variable. So here the maximization of z, that is minus z, is equal to minus 4x1 minus 3x2. Here we have artificial variable and surplus variable. So 0s1 plus 0s2 plus 0s3. We have two artificial variables. So for the artificial variable the coefficient is minus m. So this is always constant. So minus m into a1 minus m into a2. Now we have to come with the tabular column. So first we have to come with the initial table. The same headings CB, YB, XB, x1, x2, and the variables are x1, x2, and slack variable, surplus variable are s1, s2, s3. Artificial variables are a1 and a2. So here we have to come with the YB column. YB column is always appeared only the slack variable and artificial variable. So for the first constraint we have artificial variable a1. For the second constraint we have slack variable s2. For the third constraint we have artificial variable a2. So in CB column we have to write the coefficients. So minus m, 0, minus m. So Cj values are the coefficient of the objective function. For x1 coefficient is minus 4, x2 coefficient is minus 3, s1, s2, s3 will be 0, a1, a2 we have minus m. So using the first constraint you have to fill the first row, 10, 2, 1, minus 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. Similarly for the second constraint, using the second constraint right hand side value will be 6. So the remaining are minus 3, 2, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. The third one is 6 is the right hand side value. The next thing is 1, 1, 0, 0, minus 1, 0, 1. So the same thing, you have to find out the Zj value. So Zj value will be calculated by CB column into the x1 column and x2, s1, s2, s3, a1, a2. So minus 2m minus m, so minus 3m, minus m minus m minus 2m, minus m alone we have, because here we have 0 into minus m is 0. So the next thing is 0. The next thing is plus m, because minus m into minus 1, so we have plus m. So the next thing is minus m. The last one is also minus m. So the next thing you have to find out is zj minus cj value. So minus 3m minus of minus 4 is plus 4. Minus 2m minus of minus 3 is plus 3. M minus 0 m 0. M minus 0 0. Minus m minus of minus m is 0. Minus m minus of minus m is 0. So here we have to go for the most negative value. So we know that m is the biggest positive number. So you have to go with the coefficient of m. So coefficient of m is minus 3 here minus 2. So the minus 3m is the most negative value. So you have to choose, that is your key column. So using this key column we have to find out the ratio. 10 divided by 2, 6 divided by minus 3, 6 divided by 1. So the second row is a negative, so you have to omit. For the first ratio is 5, the third ratio is 6, so we have to choose the least positive, means first row. So that is your key row. So the intersection element is 2. So now the next table, a1 is the leaving variable, x1 is the entering variable. So in the next table you have to insert x1, you have to eliminate a1. So a1 column also you have to omit. For that we no need to calculate. The next thing is you have to change 2 to 1, minus 3 1 to 0. So r1, r2, r3 is this one, means r1 dash can be written as r1 divided by 2. So the whole thing you have to divide by 2. First you have to fill the YB column. So instead of A1 you have to write X1. The next thing is S2, A2. The coefficient of X1 is minus 4, S2 is 0, A2 is minus M. So now we have to come with the calculation. R1 dash is equal to R1 divided by 2. So 10 divided by 2, 2 divided by 2, 1 divided by 2, minus 1 divided by 2, 0 divided by 2, 0 divided by 2. A1 you have to omit, A2 alone you have to write 0 divided by 2. So the next thing you have to go with the R2 dash value. For R2 dash value you have to use R2 as well as R1 dash. So here you have to write, here minus 3 is your coefficient, that is minus 3 in the key column we have. So the formula will be plus 3. So R2 dash is equal to R2 plus 3 times of R1 dash. So here you have to write 21 0. So you have to go with the calculation. So 21 0, 7 by 2 minus 3 by 2, 1 0 0. Similarly here we have 1, so that value will be changes to 0, means R3 dash can be calculated by R3 minus R1. So R3 minus R1 dash. So R3 minus R1 dash means simply you have to subtract 6 minus 5, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1 by 2, 0 minus of minus 1 by 2, 0 minus 0, minus 1 minus 0. So 1 minus 0. So simply you have to fill the second table also. Now we have to calculate the ZJ value. So ZJ value is also here. CB column into that column. So minus 4 into 1, minus m into 0. So simply minus 4. The next will be minus 4 by 2. So minus 2. Minus m by 2. So minus 2 minus m by 2. The next thing is minus 4 into minus 1 by 2 means simply plus 2. Minus m by 2. So 2 minus m by 2. Next is 0. The next thing is minus m into minus 1 is plus m. The last one is also minus m. So now we have to calculate ZJ minus CJ value. Minus 4 minus of minus 4 is 0. So here we have minus 2 minus 4 by 2 minus of minus 3. So we have my 1 minus m by 2. The next is 2 minus m by 2 is as it is 0 m. The last thing is 0. Here you have to come with the most negative value. So most negative value means here you have to substitute m value. Any value you have to substitute. Just you have to take 5 means 1 minus 5 by 2 means the answer is minus 3 by 2. Similarly 2 minus 5 by 2 means that is minus 1 by 2. So most negative means that is minus 3 by 2. So you have to choose this one. So you have to choose this one means, so the next step we have A2 is the leaving variable, x2 is the entering variable. So first fill the YB column, x1 is as it is, s2 is also as it is. Instead of A2 you have to write x2, and next you have to write the coefficients -4, 0, -3. The next we have to go for the calculation. So before that we have to have the key column. So in the key column we have to find out the ratio. So 5 divided by 1 by 2, 10. 21 divided by 7 by 2, so 2 by 7. So that value will be 6. 1 divided by 1 divided by 1 by 2 means that is 2. So least positive means you have to choose the third row. So that is your key row. So 1 by 2 is your key element. So you have to choose, that will be the leaving variable, that is A2 is the leaving variable, x2 is the entering variable. The next thing you have to change 1 by 2 as 1, 7 by 2 and 1 by 2 as 0. So first you have to rechange R3 double dash. So R3 double dash is equal to R3 divided by 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 means reciprocal. So 2 into R3 dash. So R3 double dash is equal to 2 times of R3 dash. So 2 into 1, 2 into 0, 2 into 1 by 2, 2 into 1 by 2, 0, 2 into -1. The final you have to omit A2 also. The next R1 double dash and R2 double dash, you have to use R1 dash, R2 dash as well as R3 double dash. So here we have 1 by 2 and 7 by 2. So R1 double dash can be written as R1 minus 1 by 2 times of R3 double dash. Similarly, R2 double dash is equal to R2 dash minus 7 by 2 times of R3 double dash. Using this formula, you have to calculate the values and substitute here. In finally, you have to find out what is Zj. Zj will be -4 into 1. The next value will be 0 into 0, so 0. The second one is -3 into 1. The next one is -4 into -1 is 4. -3 into 1 is -3, so 4 minus 3 is 1. The next will be 0. The last one is -4 into plus 6. So -4 plus 6 we have 2. So Zj minus Cj value will be positive, that is greater than or equal to 0. So we have the solution. So in final we have the solution is optimal. So x1 value will be 4 and x2 value will be 2. So minimization of Z value will be 22. So this is your minimization problem. The final problem will be for no feasible solution example. So how I will tell you. Minimization of Z is equal to, we have objective function 3x1 plus 2x2. Two constraints are given. One is less than or equal to form. The another one is greater than or equal to form. So less than or equal to means you have to write adding slack variable. Greater than or equal to means you have to subtract the surplus variable as well as add the artificial variable. So the standard form will be over. So minimization of Z will be changes to the maximization of minus Z. So maximization of minus Z is equal to -3x1 minus 2x2 plus 0 into s1 plus 0 into s2. Subject to the constraints are 2x1 plus x2 plus s1 is equal to 2. 3x1 plus 4x2 minus s2 plus a1 is equal to 12. So now we have to come with the initial table s1 and a1. So always you have to write slack variable and slack variable and artificial variable in the YB column. No surplus variable. So keep it in the mind. No surplus variable in the YB column. So YB will be s1 and a2. So you have to write the coefficients. So first fill the initial table. So after finishing the initial table, you have to find out Zj as well as Zj minus Cj. So the same procedure we have to follow the next table. So in the next table we have x2 and a1. So here we have to find out the Zj minus Cj value. Here we have to get the positive value because m is the most positive integer. So -1 plus 5m means anyway you have to substitute m is the most positive integer, that is the biggest positive integer means -1 here. So no problem, anyway we get the positive value. So Zj minus Cj value will be greater than or equal to 0. But in the last column, that is the last table, it appears artificial variables, means we have to write that is a no feasible solution. That is the correct thing because there is no artificial variable in the final table. So we have to write like this. Since all Zj minus Cj are greater than or equal to 0 and an artificial variable a1 appears in the basis at non-zero level, so the given LPP does not exist any feasible solution. So that is no feasible solution is the final answer. So you have to clear about this. In the last table we have the artificial variable, means that means in the last table it appears artificial variable, means that problem cannot be exist, that is does not exist any feasible solution. So that is no feasible solution is the solution for that problem. So you have to go through this Bigham method. The next class we have to see the two-phase method. So first you have to clear about this simplex method as well as Bigham method. Then only it will be clear for the two-phase method. Thank you.